Hey there, my name is Casey Lavelle. I'm an embedded software engineer at California Eastern Laboratories. Um, I'm here to demo one of our newest applications for our connectivity module, the CMP4010. The application enables AT commands over a USB connection. Um, so our module will open up a virtual COM port with whatever USB is plugged into it. Um, So let's get started. Here I just booted up our graphical user interface that kind of simplifies configuring our module. I just wanted to show how easy it is to configure our application. You literally just go into the USB menu and make sure that box is checked. And then from there, pretty much everything else will be auto-configured for you. So you don't have to dig through a bunch of code or anything like that. So just save your kernel configuration and then issue a few make commands to compile everything. Um, but we're not going to get into any of that today because I have actually already flashed a CMP4010 with the working AT command over USB application. Um, so I just woke my CMP4010 up from sleep, and as you can see, it auto connected to the AP it was connected to before it went to sleep. So kind of a neat feature, has some application in quite a few different areas. So I am going to plug a USB into the other side of my CMP4010, and as you see, lets us know that it has a connection. And then I'll open up a new Terraterm COM port with the USB connection. Um, so this is actually a virtual COM port. Uh, I can kind of type, I can type whatever I want here, backspace, etc. But also, if I change the baud rate, we're still rolling. No problems. Can still type backspace, etc. So yeah, let's get started with some AT commands. Let's see. This first one I am issuing is a simple one. It just writes string into the memory of the module. In this case, it's the SSID. This is an example of what you're going to get back from the CMP4010 when you issue an AT command. It's just a little string, kind of giving you some info. Tells you what AT command it received, a string kind of describing what it did, and then the string that we sent to it. So it's enough info that you can kind of tell if there's a bit flip or something like that that occurred as things were being transferred. Um, but yeah, so this one is another one of those string commands, but it sets the passphrase instead of the SSID. And this command, ATWC, will tell the module to connect to an access point using the credentials in those two places. Looks like we got a connection. I am going to inquire about that connection with this command, which just kind of tells you what your WLAN connection looks like. Tells you things like MAC address as well as the IP address, which is what I was looking for because next we're going to run an iPerf test. So this command starts a TCP server on our module. Then we're going to come over here. This Windows PowerShell is just running on my local machine, but it's connected to the same AP. So if we type in the IP address we got and run an iPerf test, my PC will transfer information, data to the module and tell us how quickly it gets a response. When the test is over, our module lets you know, kind of gives you a little bit of extra info there. So yeah, let's initialize the Bluetooth stack. This command initializes the Bluetooth stack on our module. gives you a Bluetooth address. And then you can go on and issue quite a variety of commands for Bluetooth, but I just want to show off our scan. Just module literally goes through anything in the radius of connectivity it will give us information on. So yeah, it's pretty thorough and seems to be pretty hectic, but because of the logging functionality of the CMP4010, I can just type in a command. I'm actually typing right now. And then when I press enter, it will read the command and do what it needs to do, which in this case was stop the Bluetooth command, or Bluetooth scan. So yeah, that is the USB AT command application on CEL's CMP4010. Thank you so much for giving this video a watch, and stay tuned for more. Thank you.